My next speaker is actually a very, very good friend of mine, one of my best friends from my hometown of Bend, Oregon. And I photographed his wedding over 10 years ago, 12 years ago. And he since has become an amazing wedding portrait, fashion, stylistic photographer. And he inspires me now with his beautiful work and ideas, and I love working together with him. One of the things that inspires me about Benjamin is he looks for ways to use photography to benefit the world. And this is something that I think all photographers, have it in their heart and maybe try to do, but don't know how to do sometimes. And so his past presentations have been very much inspirational, and I think this one will be too. It's called Don't Be a Pecker.
So as Kevin mentioned, I have spoken in the past about changing the world, and I believe in that. I think it's awesome. We need to do it. We need to use our gifts. But there's something that's been really prevalent in the last 6 years of my business that I want to talk to you tonight about, and that is peckers. I have become increasingly frustrated with peckers, all right? So you have the bride and groom coming together for the first time, the first look, and their bodies are like 6 miles apart, and they lean in, and they do this. There's no passion in there, so I'm frustrated with peckers. I've had a lot of them. So I've decided, though, I don't need to settle for a pecker, right? I don't need to settle for that. We spend time and we educate our clients on what they're going to wear. We talk to them about the timeline, what it's going to cost and why it's going to cost. I can talk to them about not being a pecker and how to kiss for the camera. A little bit of lip science. So the lips have thousands of nerve endings in them, okay? It goes to the brain and the brain says, I love that, I want more of that. If you do a little kiss, you're going to have less of that, right? So I have created 10 steps to ditching the pecker. We're going to have Kevin and Claire come up. So here we go. Okay, 10 steps to ditching the pecker. You might need to add steps if your pecker is bigger. So here we go. All right, here we go. Okay, so absolutely no details. The first thing that the bride and groom do so many times in my past is they come together, they see each other, they say, you look great, and then they start talking about what's not working, like this isn't right, and this sucks, and your hair's a little off. So don't talk about the details. Let them know that, all right? Number 2, remodel the A-frame. So we've got this distance here. We want to bring them together. We want to get Kevin here, we want to bring them in, and we want to create a sexy little S-curve. So we want to remodel the A-frame, right? All right, so next, we've got the moment before. This is what I tell the couples. It's not just the kiss. It's great to have a couple pictures of their faces being smashed together, but it's the moment right before. So you guys kind of play a little right before. That was very beautiful, right? I like that, beautiful. Okay, so what I want them to do next is I want them to tease each other, okay? So Claire, tease him, make him work for it. Guys are like vipers. They just want to go in and smack and nail it, right? We want to tease a little bit. We want to tease. And it's fun when the woman teases. I want them to get handsy. Now, Kevin, Kevin rides mountain bikes, so his buns are really nice. They're taut, so I want her to get her hands on his buns. I want one hand up here, on the back here, on the neck, playing with the hair. I want them to use their hands. It makes them get close. I want them to neck. Kevin, kiss her neck here. Now, Claire is really ticklish, so this lends to a smiley, laughy picture, right? I want them to neck. Beautiful. All right, so eye contact. I want them to look at each other. I don't want them to worry about details. Stare at each other. Sometimes they might giggle. Sometimes it's like, I am so going to make babies with you in 10 minutes. I love that. So I want them to have eye contact and look at each other. Beautiful. I want them to go Tetris. I want them to figure out how their mouths best fit together, right? So let's see that. Open up, open up, open up. Oh, good, good. Tongue, okay. So the tongue is on the inside of the mouth for a reason. That's where it should stay. We don't want to see it. Lips are on the outside, tongues are on the inside. Let's keep it that way. That's Kevin's hairy chest action, and it works really well. This is okay. Tongues like this are okay, all right? But what we're talking about is encouraging the couples to get together, to get close. And like this next image, it's the moment in between the kiss. It's not the faces pressed together. It's just a happy, fun moment. Sometimes, depending on the couple, it's super, super sexy. Sometimes it's super, super fun. You guys are still sexy. Two of the sexiest peckers I know. I love them. All right, so Now, once you know the rules or have created the rules, you can break the rules, right? So it's okay to get that one shot that everybody loves where you guys are standing just a little far apart and maybe you've got your thank you sign and you're leaning in and you're pecking. That's okay. Once in a while. You don't want a whole portfolio of that. Everybody, I have photographed this kind of groom like 100 times. He's going to devour his new wife, right? He is going to nom, 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 nom. It's okay to do one or two of those, but not a whole portfolio, right? All right, even Albert Einstein didn't like peckers, okay? Any man who can safely drive while kissing a pretty girl is simply not giving the kiss the attention it deserves. Einstein is brilliant, right? Right, okay. So you guys can keep making out if you want to. Yeah, it's really good. All right, so basically what I'm saying here is I want you guys to encourage your couples, show them how, show them how to kiss, and then it's really that candid moment in between. All right, all right.